Let's go to D.C. now. The Supreme Court has declined to hear two high-profile weapons ban cases. The challenges came from Maryland, which banned assault-style weapons like AR-15s, and Rhode Island, which restricted large-capacity magazines. As a result, those laws will remain in effect for now. SCOTUS previously expanded gun rights in 2022, but have been reluctant to take up new weapons cases ever since. However, the conservative justices indicated they want to take up an assault weapons issue soon. With that, let's bring in NBC 10 political commentator Sue O'Connell. All right, Sue, if the Supreme Court has decided not to hear arguments for Maryland's assault weapons ban case, does that mean states can begin passing similar laws without any fear of litigation?
That's a good question, Glenn. It does, of course, give states some more confidence to introduce gun restriction bills, but it doesn't reduce the risk of lawsuits, because what we're talking about here is one case in one state and then another state. Anyone can sue anybody for anything, right? So a well-funded anti-gun legislation groups, they're going to keep suing and keep coming after the issue. And because the court might take up a different but similar case in the future, they're not really guaranteed to be able to keep the law.
So the current situation in Washington, of course, has the House, Senate, and White House all under Republican control. You can sort of make that argument for the Supreme Court as well. So do you expect we'll see a conservative-backed law that may mitigate the power of Maryland's law?
So we might see federal action that could indeed override state gun laws. But remember, this is actually the smallest House majority in modern history, and it could get even smaller as Republican seats are expected to be vacant early in 2025 when special elections are going to need to be held. So while Republicans could theoretically try to pass expanded gun rights legislation, any defections from moderate Republicans could sink their bills, making passing the bills into laws very difficult.
Okay, Sue, thank you.